Hey guys, we're live. This is episode 11 of
Oh crap.
Dawn of DC. We got some interesting topics today, but first, Trevor would like to know my thoughts on the Barbie movie.
Yes,
So,
tell me what you thought of Barbie, Joe.
all right, so we're starting with that. All right, so the Barbie movie, so the Barbie movie, man, is basically, how do I put this? I feel that the Barbie movie, and I say this in my review as well. I think the Barbie movie is overhyped.
Overhyped?
I think it's overhyped because I think, and Ella agrees with me, I do not think this movie is as good as people have been giving it credit for on like whatever, whether it's Rotten Tomatoes or just people reviewing it. Um, it's overall this movie to me, things I like. Simu Liu, great seeing him. It was great to see John Cena's cameo. That was
It's
hilarious.
a crying shame that it's a crying shame that he didn't wear his Peacemaker helmet or sing "Do You Really Want to Taste It?"
I know that would have been great.
It's a crying shame he didn't do that.
The Snyder Cut joke was the best joke in the movie, in my
Oh
opinion.
my god. I
did
not think they would do that.
Were you laughing your ass off when you heard
Yes,
that?
I was like, what? Did you just reference the fucking Snyder Cut?
Just, hey, what's up, Nerd Blue? How you doing, man? No,
But-
so yeah, them dissing that was pretty funny.
I did have my fair share of issues with this movie. You know,
My issue with this movie, and I know we've been through this conversation over and over again, this movie was woke.
yeah,
It was woke.
it was woke.
And I'll be,
Be honest.
hey, welcome, Andy. And I'll be real with you. I personally feel that this movie would have been better had Margot Robbie not been the lead star.
Hell, the narrator even said so.
I know. It's kind of funny that they threw
The
that
narrator
in
said
there.
so.
It was like,
I mean, I love Margot Robbie, but I mean, the narrator. I mean, even the narrator agrees not to cast Margot Robbie as
well, just the
Barbie.
fact that she's too pretty for her whole ugly. I'm ugly and I'm Barbie. The bit didn't work for me because she's not ugly. So it's like, why are we doing this bit when it's like? So yeah, I gave it. I'll be uploading my YouTube review as soon as
the
we get
woke
done with
parts,
the podcast.
yeah, I could do without. And another problem I had, I'll be honest here, I like Ryan Gosling as an actor, but like, my biggest issue is that they had to make it to where like the Kens were the bad guys, and I don't think that really worked for me that much.
I agree. Plus, his Ken being a bit of a bitch was a bit annoying.
Yeah, I had problems with him as Ken, to be honest. That's where my main issue went.
Yeah, I had a few issues.
He was a
I definitely
bitch,
did
and
not-
he kind of became a man baby.
Did you finally get to see Oppenheimer yet?
No, not yet. I'm gonna try to go tomorrow night.
Dude, I
On
hope
my
you
break,
can go
but
soon because I mean that movie's no disrespect to Barbie, but that movie is a movie worth seeing.
I know,
I mean,
I know it is, and I
it's
don't
so
doubt
good.
it. And
I'm about to drop mine. Hey, what's up, Robert? Doing great, man. Did you guys see what shirt I picked up today? I'm wearing. I got my Blue Beetle shirt on. I just bought it today. It's pretty awesome. And because of that, me and Trevor will be playing Injustice after the podcast ends.
so he
I know
wants to
he's been
challenge
looking
me.
forward to that. And I got. And
So he
I'm
wishes to
rocking my Blue
fight.
Beetle skin. So all right, so I don't know if you know what kind of topics we have to go over tonight, Trevor, but we have a lot to get into. This is a big
Exactly.
week for DC.
One of the biggest things I'd like to get into first off. One of the biggest things I am looking forward to diving into is the fact that a DC animated film based on the Crisis on Infinite Earths is in the works right now. A DC animated film based on Crisis on
I even did my
Infinite
own
Earths
video on it because I was so excited.
is in the works. How about that?
To come up.
That is some
All right,
exciting
so, yeah,
stuff. 'Cause
come up.
Crisis on Infinite Earths, it is a multiversal storyline. You know, it's a multiversal storyline.
Welcome, Jake.
Hey guys, how's it going?
It's going good. Oh yeah, I will be doing my own watch party for Secret Invasion as well, buddy.
Oh, you're gonna do your own?
Yep, I made.
I don't think I'm gonna stay up for it.
I'll be doing my own as well. So I just
Yeah,
wanted
we're
to
gonna
let
stay
you know
up for it,
'cause I saw
Trevor.
I'm not.
Yeah.
We understand that you're not.
Oh yeah, Chosen, you need the link. Is that what you said? Someone want to send Chosen the link? Let's see.
Oh yeah, hold up.
He's got it. Oh yeah. So we're talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths. So this is big because, as you guys know, we've only had one adaptation. We only had one adaptation of Crisis on Infinite Earths from the comics.
And it was in the Arrowverse.
Live action. It was in the Arrowverse, and I think the Arrowverse did it pretty dang well considering what they were going for. And obviously there was limitations, like they couldn't have Batman in there, but they did what they could for the most part. But I think that animated Crisis has a lot of potential to do things that even the Arrowverse version didn't do.
Exactly.
I'm really hoping that, because we were just talking about Barbie and how they take shots at things, I think it would be super funny if we saw animated versions of the Snyder Cut characters, and then you have James Gunn as the Anti-Monitor, and he just wipes them out. Oh my God.
That'd be perfect.
That shit would be funny. Oh, hey, Chosen. Welcome.
What's up?
Hey,
So
Joe.
right now our topic is we're talking about Crisis on Infinite Earth, a Justice League animated movie that was announced at Comic-Con this last weekend.
When I saw that, when I first saw that, I was actually shocked, bro. I was just sitting there, just shocked, bro.
So we have a few different topics tonight, but this is the one we're starting with. So here's my biggest question. I knew you were going to say that, Andy. Here's my biggest question for the people both in the chat and then also on the panel up here. With an animated Crisis, what kind of things are you guys expecting to see?
Ooh,
Well, one of the things I am expecting to see is them going into other. One of the things is them going into other animated universes, like basically go somewhere into the DC animated universe, like the same universe as Batman the animated series, the Justice League animated series, or like going into the Teen Titans universe, or going into an animated version, or hell, maybe even going into the Lego universe for like a funny little cameo bit.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean, Warner Brothers owns the rights to the Lego movie, so
That is true.
I mean, I could see
That
that.
would be pretty
But
cool.
another thing
I like that
another
idea.
thing I could see, another universe I could see them going into would probably be the Young Justice universe, maybe. I mean, they could go into any universe. It's a multiverse storyline, so I mean,
Yeah.
the potential for what we could see in Crisis on Infinite Earths could be huge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I think this is gonna be better than the actual Crisis in the Arrowverse. That's just me. I think it's gonna be better because we get to see more.
I think so too. Give me a second.
Oh my God, yo, I don't know, I don't think this is gonna happen. But imagine how much of a plot twist would be if we saw one universe where we see, you know how the Green Arrow, right? You know the Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Imagine how much of a big twist would be if we see one universe of Red Death and that, like Red Death as the Green Arrow, basically. Oh no, I don't think it's gonna happen, but that'll be cool. I don't know why.
Here's what I want to see. Here's what I
Don't
want
give
to see.
Joe hope.
Mention this in terms of being like the Arrowverse one, but being better. What I want to see, because there's such big parts of this Crisis, and even though the animated movies have their own version of these characters, they did this already in Vixen, in the animated series for Vixen, right? The little shorts.
Yeah.
So what you should do is we should see one Earth in this. We should see one Earth in this crossover with Vixen, being played by the same actress who played Vixen in the Arrowverse, and then you should see Stephen Amell, Grant Gustin, and Melissa Benoist all in animated form. I think seeing that would be really cool for Crisis.
Yo, you know what?
That would be really cool.
I think Joe's gonna fanboy about. Imagine Batman and Green Arrow interacting. I'm just saying, Batman and Green Arrow.
Dude, if we get that interaction between those two, I will probably hit like 1,000 subscribers like yesterday, because people will be like watching me lose my shit. That's only one of my biggest dreams to see those two interact. So it would be cool to see that for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping. One thing I'm hoping for is because this is Crisis, and as much as I loved how they did Crisis in the Arrowverse, let's hope for. I know with the DC animated movies, they have their Justice League and they have their versions of the characters. But what I'm really hoping for is, I think this crossover is going to focus primarily on Supergirl and the Flash, because those are the main people that die in Crisis in the comics.
Yeah.
So what I'm hoping for is, if Green Arrow's involved in this storyline, I would like him to be a prominent member of this event, but I don't want them to do like the Arrowverse and kill him off. I would love.
Oh crap.
He's having issues.
Yep.
Yeah, it's okay. He's moving, but we can't hear him.
Yeah, right.
You can see him moving, right?
Yeah.
Joe, we can't hear you.
No, but I agree with what he said, though. I agree with what he said for half of what he said. Right.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll be right. Yeah.
But yeah, this animated series, I feel like this might actually be really good. Like, this has potential to be good. And like, I
Definitely.
I just hope that they don't copy it from the Arrowverse, where Green Arrow has to sacrifice himself. You know, like, I don't want it to be the same thing. I want it to be a little different and creative.
Right. I hear you. There he is, I think.
There he is.
Yeah, this is a podcast. Someone's saying in the chat. So,
I'm back, guys. Sorry. Oh, sorry, Robert.
It's okay.
Yes, this is a podcast. Sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good.
Unfortunately, this app still likes to have technical difficulties with me. So, as I was saying, you have Green Arrow still be prominent, but like, don't kill him
Here we
off, because we're always going to probably kill Supergirl and Barry. So I think that should be the focus, is having those characters involved. But they're saying it's Justice League Crisis, so that makes you think that it's going to involve multiple characters.
You know what? Like, it is crazy, though, because, like, in the actual Crisis on the Arrowverse, Oliver died, right? And we all thought maybe Barry would die before Crisis. But for this this Crisis we're getting, I think you might see Barry dying. There's a potential.
Oh.
I think you'll see Barry and Kara die. I think both will die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Superman saw them die, right? Superman saw them die once. Like, I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think both are going to die in this one.
Man, it was kind of a missed opportunity that Barry and Kara didn't die in the actual Crisis in the Arrowverse. It's a missed opportunity.
Right.
The only reason
Like,
they didn't die is because they still have more seasons of their shows.
Oh yeah, because Stephen Amell wanted to end his show right after 8 seasons, so which I can't really blame him. He did too much. 8 years.
Yep. Which is funny because now he's going out for another show. Like, he's been actually asking, like, even though he's busy with Heels, when he put on the suit for the Flash, episode 909, he's been.
He looked excited, bro. He looked excited.
I agree.
He's been talking about he wants to come back. Like, he's been saying, like, oh, I miss being Green Arrow, and like he's been talking about, like, in some big capacity, either a Max show, a movie. He's kind of talked about that he would like to come back.
Listen, I know.
I'd like to see him in a movie, honestly.
Yeah.
We've seen it. A show's been done. I want to see him in a movie.
I was gonna say, like,
oh, absolutely.
As much as we don't like Eric Wallace and what he does, we should all thank Eric Wallace for giving us the Green Arrow one last time. We should all thank Eric Wallace for that.
At least he did one thing. He did one thing this season that I can agree with. One thing he did in season 9 was he gave us one badass final appearance of Green Arrow again, which.
And also, that's not it, Joe. He gave us the full circle moment with Barry and Thawne.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did do that too.
So
Yeah.
I'm just happy.
Though
man.
he,
He
even
gave
though
us
he's made a
two
lot of
things. Okay,
mistakes
fine.
in that
He
final
gives two
season,
things that we can give credit for.
He did give a lot of really bad things as well, though. In the
he
last
did a lot of bad things, like
Or-
the Chelsea and Allegra bit, and let's see the way they treated Barry's ending, and
Yo, they
Oh,
made
boy.
Barry seem like
And
a side
Becky
character.
Sharp.
They made Barry seem like a side character in his final season. Like, what the heck?
yeah,
Yeah, he did.
oh yeah, and they brought back Becky Sharp.
Oh
Why?
God! Don't even get me started with Becky Sharp.
You know what? I wish season 8 was the final season because at least season 8 was focusing on Barry. I wish that was
Becky
the final
Sharp, and
season.
I'm an annoying little bitch.
God
Season
damn
8 was way better. Season
You
8 was
gotta, you gotta remind me of Becky Sharp. God damn it!
Yeah, don't forget he greenlit Becky Sharp. So
Yeah.
Bro, can we,
Becky Sharp, and I'm an annoying fucking bitch.
can we all agree that they should have
No,
ended
I
the
knew
show
you were
with
gonna say
episode
that.
10? They should have ended the show with episode 10 of season 9.
name is Becky Sharp, and I'm an annoying
That
little
was real ending.
probably would have been a good idea. That would have been a much better ending than what we got.
Yeah, because we got
Yeah.
this full circle moment, right? And Barry accepted his faith. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care about the villains anymore. Like, I feel like bringing the speedster villains back was kind of a big mistake because you knew they would get ruined. Just saying, like, it's cool to see Zoom back,
Yep. Yep.
but I knew he would get ruined.
I mean, that's
They're gonna do
that's
a
not
true
the only
finale.
mistake that we've seen
If they
with
wanted to
villains
bring
being brought back in DC shows.
him, they should have wrote a good.
Come on.
To come back.
Now, you see, this is the thing, though, Joe, because in
For what?
season 10, the villains were originally supposed to return in season
What
10.
if Reverse Flash killed Becky Sharp? That'd be great, Andy.
I was gonna say, like, season 9 was supposed to be its own thing with Cobra Blue. The villains weren't supposed to come back in season 9. Cobra Blue was his own thing. The villains were supposed to, because they were supposed to come back in season 10, right? Because season 10 was supposed to happen.
That
So the
would've-
villains,
Yeah.
the villains like Reverse Flash, Zoom,
There's a
Savitar,
couple times
Godspeed.
that they've done that. One example, what if Reverse Flash killed? I would be happy, Andy.
I know, but the thing is, you know what Eric Wallace said? And here's what I think this is just rumors. Apparently, he wanted to bring the villains back in the 200th episode of season 10. And then they wanted to bring back Bart, Nora, Wally, Jay, of course, Barry, and yeah, to fight off the
Yeah.
villains. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Man. I'm still upset that Wally didn't come back for the final episode.
I know. Wally should have.
Yeah, because people wanted to see Wally fight Savitar.
I know.
Which I understand, like, Wally did go through a lot in terms of Savitar. But also, Zoom's mask looks awful in the final episode. Like, Zoom's mask looked terrible.
Oh, it did, yeah.
Like, bro, I was like, bro, what did they do to his mask?
Yeah, I feel like they should not have done Zoom's mask that way. It was bullshit.
Apparently, I heard rumors that they lost the original mask.
They did.
Yep. So, I just find it weird that how did they lose it though? That's weird. Like I was like, bro, how did you lose that mask? That's like,
Well,
I'm
keep in
back
mind
to
the
that.
CW and have made a lot of
Yeah, this one was
mistakes.
kicking me
I know,
out.
but Zoom's mask. The thing about Zoom's mask is that it looked way better in season 2. You could see like the design and everything. But in season 9, it looks like it was just plain plastic mask. To me, like I was like,
Yep.
bro, what's...
He does have a point, Joe.
Zoom, they did Zoom dirty. I'm mad, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they did.
They did a way better job in season 5, and he only had like 30 seconds of screen time.
And that,
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
that's
That proves that Todd, who's now the showrunner for Superman and Lois, is way better than Eric Wallace. I'm just saying,
Oh, for sure, 100%.
because he could do villains better. You know what? Even Cicada was better than Red Death and Godspeed. You know?
Yeah, that's funny that you mentioned that because he was actually better somehow.
At least Cicada had a decent motivation, right? So
Yeah, that's true. It was decent.
And don't get me started, Red Death, Joe. Red Death was terrible. I can't, bro.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it.
And
Don't
don't
even-
even get chill started on Allegra.
Oh, fucking Allegra.
Allegra kills Thawne. She kills Thawne
One
in
of
the final
worst
episode
things
of the
I've seen in the
show.
history of television.
Yeah, you killed Thawne in the final episode, bro.
She
Barry's
worse than
biggest
Becky
rival.
Sharp.
Yo, imagine Becky Sharp kills Thawne. That'd be funny. You know, Joe's about to go on a rant when she does that.
Dude, somebody would have made that as like a meme, and I would have been so mad.
Nah, but why would Allegra defeat Thawne? And also
It just doesn't
Thawne.
make
Okay,
sense.
listen, Thawne. You said Barry Allen's life is yours, right? Then why didn't you go after Barry? Why didn't you go after
Yep.
Barry? That's stupid.
It's
You
so
could have helped.
stupid.
You could have helped Eddie Thawne, bro.
He's not wrong.
Bro, Thawne is stupid now these days, bro. I miss the old Thawne.
Yeah, I mean it was dumb, sure.
No, I'm just saying he got ruined after when Eric Wallace came to the show.
Yep. He definitely came to the show and ruined it and ruined his character, which sucks.
Like he doesn't know how to do villains right. You know, like he didn't.
Well, the problem with Eric Wallace is, and I don't know if you noticed this, but like Eric Wallace was the type of showrunner where he wrote some of the stuff in the comics, and so when he introduced characters in the comics that he really liked, he brought them to the show and made them more prominent to fit the show.
Well,
And
yeah.
one of those characters that he created, unfortunately, was Allegra. So
Yeah.
so it was
Eric Wallace and Kathleen Kennedy of the CW. Oh yeah.
You see, you know what? I'm gonna give Godspeed some credit. At least Godspeed had a decent arc too, because Godspeed actually wanted to go after Barry and Bart or whatever, but you know what Red Death wanted to
and
do?
then he lost to Cecile.
Yeah, that's
Red Death is like
that's a good
Red Death is crying. Red Death is crying.
that's a
Like,
good
no.
point, Andy. That's a very
Yep.
good point, Andy.
Mhm.
Bryce, for Red Death is
100%.
one of the worst villains on the show. I don't care what anyone thinks.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
I agree.
The way
You-
they
you're
did Red
definitely not
Death, it
wrong.
just really didn't
Yes,
work.
We talked about so we talked
Me-
about Crisis. We talked about how Crisis was basically we're like this. We don't know what's gonna happen, but there's gonna be some interesting stuff to see what they do with this Justice League Crisis animated movies. And the animated movies at DC are popping like crazy. Like
Exactly, and a
I
lot
got
of them
no
are very
surprise.
decent. In fact, I'm gonna tell you this, Joe, and this is true. A lot of them are better than like recent Marvel films have been doing.
True.
I don't
Oh yeah.
disagree.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I mean, I agree. And also, speaking of that, I have a surprise for you, Trevor, that you'll be excited to hear about.
Lay it on me.
So tomorrow, I'll be watching the newest one because my buddy, when I go over to do my other podcast, we're going to be doing what's called a drunk view. And then which is like a movie review with drinks and stuff. And then we're going to go and do the podcast and talk about it further. So I'm going to get to watch it tomorrow. The newest, I think it's called Justice League. What is it? World Wars or whatever?
Justice League War World.
Something Justice League Wars or whatever.
Yeah.
I think you know
By
what
the
I'm talking
way-
about, right, Trevor?
What?
Yeah, Chosen.
I was gonna say like one more thing I gotta say is Eric Wallace is the real Reverse Flash. Okay, he's the real Reverse Flash. I'm just saying. Like he's the real Reverse
That's
Flash.
funny.
right now,
Sounds
because-
about right.
And
Yeah.
also,
That's funny. So
Eric Wallace, if you're in the stream, if you're watching the stream, please listen to me and Joe right now because we wanted Oliver Queen as Red Death. Okay, we wanted that for so freaking long, and you don't
wanted
listen.
something that would actually work and would actually resonate with Barry when he sees.
And Joe, we wanted that before the announcement came out, right? Before the announcement came out, where, yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I wanted him as Red Death since because remember they introduced Red Death in like season 5.
Yeah, like Red Death
So-
was a tease since season 5.
Yes, they teased the Red Death in season 5. What I wanted the idea of Red Death came to me during Elseworlds when they showed that Oliver and Barry when they switched and you saw Oliver as Speedster Barry. I was like, yeah, we'll do Red Death. Come on.
Yo.
Like, it's just,
You know what, Joe? You know, I wouldn't be shocked. Imagine if Todd was still running the show. I think he would have made Oliver as Red Death. I'm just saying.
I think so.
Todd would make all.
Todd
I'm
was
just saying.
way smarter.
Yeah, because he's listening to his fans, so.
It's
He
funny
even gave it.
because people give Todd a lot of credit for some of the. People give Todd a lot of crap for some of the things that he did on Flash in the earlier seasons. But what's funny is, look at Todd now. Look at. I mean, you look at Superman and Lois. You look at what Todd's done there. I mean,
Exactly.
the man is.
Listen
good.
to this. Listen to this. Hey.
So yeah. So what I was
Okay,
trying to
so
say,
imagine if
I'm
imagine if I'm
watching
a
this new yeah. Go ahead, Chosen.
imagine if I was a fan right now. I was asking Todd. This is before season 3. Todd, can you give us Doomsday? He gives us Doomsday. He gives us Doomsday. Todd is listening to his fans because we wanted Doomsday.
Yeah.
You know what?
Well,
I swear,
people were
bro.
talking about. I don't know if you remember this, but during Superman and Lois season 2, a lot of people thought when they first were doing the Bizarro stuff that it was going to go right into Doomsday, and then it's cool to have Bizarro, and then we enter season 3, and then it's like, wow, he gave us Doomsday.
It was
So,
foreshadowing
that's
since
cool.
season 2, so
Yeah.
He set that up pretty well, I think, which is nice.
yeah, I gotta give
Trevor, I was
give
talking
credit to
to-
Todd.
So I'm watching tomorrow. I'm watching the new DC animated movie. The I think it's Justice League. It's Justice League something like War World.
Justice League
World
War
Wars.
World.
Oh yeah, so that's the one I'll be watching tomorrow. Oh, so cool, Anubis. Yeah, welcome, man. I'm glad you came in, man. I appreciate you being here. But so yeah, so we got to get into our next topic now that we got to talk about, which is, so there's a couple things to address here. Number one, I guess the next thing we got to talk about is we have a DC TV show coming up in a few days that is coming to Max. If you guys
That's
already
right.
aware.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn season 4, July 27th.
Yeah, I
Yep.
heard.
I'm excited. That trailer was everything I wanted and more. Oh, dude, it's so funny. That trailer was great. Trevor, did you watch the
Oh, yep.
trailer?
Harley Quinn season 4.
Yeah, I did.
I bet you're excited.
You know I am.
Yeah,
Honestly,
those are the two girls you love the most.
In terms of trailers, the only trailer I'm waiting for is the Saw X trailer. Like, that's the only thing I'm waiting for right now. Like, I don't know what else I can
When
wait
is that
for.
coming out?
Apparently, I heard rumors it's coming out on Friday or Saturday. I don't know, around there.
Oh, hold on.
Anubis,
So-
when is Kite Man coming? I want to watch the Kite Man show.
Yeah. I'd watch Kite Man.
I watched Kite Man's own show. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that sounds awesome. Kite Man.
And I'm not even
Is it
caught
good?
up on.
The single for Anubis?
And I'm not even caught up on Harley Quinn, but I love the character
You gotta-
of Kite Man.
It's so good. Yeah, Anubis, we can get you up here. Give me a second.
Yeah, you can
I
come up.
gotta. Actually, I can't. I gotta. So Anubis, in order to get people up, yeah. Maybe I can. I don't know how to though, because I don't know if I have your. Hold up. What can I do? Just to speak on Kite Man. What can I do? I don't have you on any of my stuff right now. Maybe I can invite you other way. Let me see. It won't let me invite him. Let's see. Maybe I can send a link somewhere else.
Yeah, I think
No,
sent
it just makes you have to. It makes you like to add guests. I have to send a link and send it to someone.
Hold up.
But I don't
Hold
know
up.
if I have Anubis.
Here, let me. I'll send the link again. Hold on.
What did you send it in? Which chat did you put it in? Did you put it in the comments? Yeah, if you put it in the comments, then maybe he can. Yeah.
All right, there you go. There you go.
Ooh, I heard that, honey. All right. He just did that one. He sent the link. Now it's just follow the link, Anubis, and then I'll invite you up as soon as you click the link. So we'll just wait for him to click the link, and then we'll be good. Yeah, so, here we go. Cool.
Secret Invasion.
Give me a second.
Yo, Secret. Are you guys excited for the finale of Secret Invasion?
Yeah, I'm hyped,
What about
man.
Secret Invasion?
I haven't watched it yet, but I did hear about the finale.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that too. But I'm gonna make it quick. Yoda, I had told you about it. Remember, it was supposed to be called Noonan. It was supposed to be called Noonan's originally, where all the henchmen hang out.
Hey, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
I'm good. I
Anubis is
apologize.
here. Nice. Welcome.
Yeah. No, I was just
things he wants to say.
nothing big. It was just
What's going on, man?
like the spinoff was supposed to be called Noonan's originally, and it was about Kite Man buying that bar that all the villains hang out at. And since he's dating Golden Gliders, yeah, it's about him, pulling jobs and whatnot to keep the bar open. And Bane's supposed to be a regular guest on there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but they changed the name of it to Kite Man Hell Yeah.
That's awesome. That's a much better title.
It is. Noonan sounds too cheesy.
Oh, dude,
They
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'm
excited.
waiting like crazy.
I like Kite Man on Harley Quinn, so I'm excited to. I would love a show about him because he's just one of those characters that you just have a good feeling.
And
about.
more Bane. More Bane.
If you ask me,
More Bane is a must.
there's one DC character I think deserves either his own movie or show.
Who?
Plastic Man.
You know what?
Man.
Plastic Man. That would be good.
Yeah, Plastic Man. You got to give Plastic Man his own show.
Which is good because we're gonna
You
talk
gotta.
about. That was one of my next topics is talking about like as we hear about since Comic-Con didn't really have too many announcements. They're they're gonna eventually have to announce the second slot of DCU movies as well as like Chapter 2 eventually is going to be in the works as well. So like, what kind of projects are you guys expecting for James Gunn to reveal information on? Like, what characters are you guys looking to see in this new universe?
Well, one of the things. Should I go first?
Yeah, you can go first. Go ahead.
Well, one of the things I'm hoping that James Gunn will reveal, one of the projects I'm hoping he'll give us details on, is potentially a Teen Titans film. It's one of the things.
Yeah, I think so.
Another thing, obviously, and I know this will make Joe happy. I know this will make you happy, Joe. Is hopefully details on a Green Arrow movie. I think it's time for Oliver Queen to have his own film.
Yep.
Who else?
Oh, James Gunn character.
I agree about the Green Arrow.
Exactly. I mean, the fact that James Gunn or time before that gets announced.
I'm hoping that he'll have a plan for Deathstroke in his new universe, obviously, and maybe hopefully he'll bring Joe Manganiello back.
Hawkeye will be sick. Get his own.
I liked Manu Bennett as Slade Wilson.
I agree.
Same here.
Like his show. Poor Hawkeye.
I do trust James Gunn.
He's just always getting.
I want to see more on the Authority. I want to see what they do with that.
Oh, from what I hear, I don't know if you know this, but the Authority is a passion project of James Gunn. He said that in his announcement. He said that it's a passion project. So hearing that gets me excited. Because keep in mind, all the stuff that James Gunn announced, even for the ones I'm least excited about, I'm hyped.
Especially, I want to see who they get to play Midnight.
Guardians of the Galaxy films. He did the Suicide Squad. He did Peacemaker. So, I have a feeling he'll do great.
No, but I have something to say. Is anyone disappointed with the Blue Beetle marketing? Like, the marketing for Blue Beetle is terrible.
So here's the thing you got to understand is there is no marketing outside of the trailers because of the fact that our writers and actors strike happened. There is no marketing. I'm
Yeah.
marketing right now. I got my Blue Beetle shirt on.
No, I'm just saying, like, people doesn't know that this movie exists even. Like, they don't know this movie exists.
Well, that's because this movie is coming out in the middle of a horrible writers.
Like, I showed
kinda
my,
wish-
If we didn't, we wouldn't have that problem.
like, I showed my
If
friend,
they were
one of
gonna,
the- you know my friend, right? I showed
I
him the
agree.
Blue Beetle, like, poster, and he was like, who is this? I never seen this before. I'm like, bro, it's Blue Beetle. And he's like,
yeah,
who's Blue Beetle? I was like, bro, did you not see the trailers or anything? So he got confused.
Oh,
yeah, they didn't do a good rollout.
You get a lot of people that don't know who Blue Beetle is, so they weren't able to market a new character to a lot of people because this writer strike is happening, unfortunately.
exactly. And Joe, I do have another
Yeah.
suggestion. Another project I'm hoping James Gunn will announce and give us details on. Okay, he's such an underrated hero. James Gunn has to give us details on Static Shock.
Dude, I was just about to any of the
Yes.
Dakotaverse,
Yes.
any
Superhero
Dakota, any
Static
milestone,
Shock.
any of them.
Static Shock.
He could do hardware.
Wasn't
He could do Icon. He could do
What?
any of Shadow Cabinet. There's a whole Dakotaverse that has not been tapped.
Exactly.
I always talk about this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I've told
All
Yoda.
that. 100%.
Yeah. I think it's
Static
time.
Shock would be sick. That's so cool.
Oh, dude.
Oh wait, I got one more. I got
Static
one more,
Shock
and then I'm
movie or
taking off.
show?
Wait, what is
So
your
young.
last one?
If we're talking
He's
about
so
what I like to see,
underrated,
That's
honestly.
I'd like to see them do something with the Wildcats because Grifter is such a
Oh,
badass.
Wildcat? Oh, he.
Ooh,
Grifter,
that's a good one. That's actually a
specifically
good one.
Grifter.
If they
'Cause
did
he
a
is
Justice
DC
Society
property
movie
now.
on, I would love to see Wildcat on that team as well, or give him his own movie. Because
No, the group, the
keep in mind,
Wildcats. You know,
Wildcat's a
Grifter,
boxer.
Sparta, Warblade.
Wildcat,
That was a
keep in
cool.
mind,
Let me hear
Wildcat's
it. I
a
wanna hear it.
boxer. So like seeing a movie out of him would actually be a passion project for both me and a passion film for both me and Joe because we're actual martial artists. So like
I want to see Wildcat.
Who would play Warblade? Which one of you would be Warblade?
Oh yeah. Talking about Daredevil for so long with all his boxing and stuff. It's time we get to see some Wildcat. Wildcat would be
right,
sick.
Joe? Right, Joe?
But-
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me. I just wanted to spew that.
All right,
Hey
no
man,
problem.
always glad to have you.
Man.
It's good to have
appreciate
you.
doing it. I appreciate you. You're always welcome,
Yeah.
man.
Exactly.
I just got off work, and I was like, "Oh, good, they're still on."
Of course, yeah. We are.
Yeah.
We decided to do a later one
Peace out.
tonight because there's a lot of stuff that was
Peace out.
done today. Like I went and saw Barbie, and then I was busy all day, and then we're like, okay, well, we'll get on at like almost midnight. Why not?
Technically, it's a new day.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Hey,
I am hoping for. Wait, he's popping. No worries. All right, so yes, I guess it's my turn. So for me, yeah, I agree with Wildcat. I know we only got a little bit of him. Speaking of martial artist characters, Trevor, I know we only got a little bit of him on Arrow, but dude, I'm telling, and he made a splash in animated movies as well. It is time. I don't know when James Gunn's going to do another Suicide Squad movie, if he ever does. But if they ever expand anything with the Suicide Squad, I need to see the return of the Bronze Tiger, and I need Michael.
Oh,
Jai White to come back.
dude.
I need
Dude,
to
yes.
see Bronze Tiger.
Yes. Bronze fucking Tiger.
Character's so good. Oh my
Dude.
gosh.
That'd be perfect.
Dude, I'll just never forget some of my favorite moments of Arrow Season 7 is just Oliver and Bronze Tiger in that prison riot, just tearing dudes down. It's so good. I love
agree.
Bronze Tiger. I watch anything with Bronze Tiger, and Bronze Tiger is the best. Like, the fact, like, the coolest thing about Bronze Tiger was, like, Bronze Tiger was already a kick-ass character, and they're like, how can we make Bronze Tiger cooler? We're going to have Michael Jai White play Bronze Tiger. And then they're like, oh yeah.
Oh, dude, yes. Michael Jai White
What
as Bronze Tiger. That is Dreamcast.
Well, he
That is
played him in
Dreamcasting
Arrow,
right
so you just come back and play him again.
Exactly.
Yo, I have
Yeah.
a suggestion. I actually have a suggestion, but I don't know if it's a good one.
Go ahead.
You guys remember the Huntress from Arrow?
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
want her to have her own movie. Not gonna lie, I actually want her to have her own movie. I don't know why.
There's a
Thinking
video on my channel that came out a couple weeks ago, Chosen, that you should check out. I'll try and put the link to it on the Discord so you can find it. And there's a rumor right now that there's going to be a Huntress movie, but it's to be probably a Korean, like, rated R action movie.
Yeah.
Because they want to go for a more diverse version. And so there's this movie out there called
keep in
The
mind, the
Villainess,
Korean Huntress
and it's
hasn't
a
gone unheard
Korean
of.
action movie. Yeah.
And another
Huntress news for sure.
and another character that deserves their own movie is the Atom. The Atom deserves his own movie. I'm killing one thing.
Oh, I agree.
The Atom. Yeah,
No.
well, yeah, we got two. We got what? 3 Ant-Man movies. Time for Atom to get his chance.
Well, I don't. Here's my thing with that, Joe. Because keep in mind, like, if Adam were to get a movie, people would just look at him. I know a lot of fans would just look at him as like, oh man, great, an Ant-Man knockoff. Because people know Ant-Man like way too much. And if DC were to see Adam in a film, they would just think of it as an Ant-Man knockoff.
Situation,
Though I think Adam would work better as a
most
show.
of the people. But here's the way I see it, right? Most of the people that are watching the DC stuff today were DC comic fans first, which means they'll remember that Adam came before Ant-Man. Like, Ant-Man is popular, but there are still those diehard DC fans that remember who came first.
Yeah.
Like,
that is a good point.
I think you could do it.
I mean, I think it could be pulled off. But if James Gunn wanted to do the Atom, I feel like he would work better to have his own show on Max.
It's possible. As long as
Do you guys
do
you guys know the villain? What's it called? What's his name? What's that guy's name? Coronis or something? Coronis, a time travel villain.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Isn't he like an Atom villain or something? Like the Atom's villain or something?
Yeah, I think he is an Atom villain.
So maybe he could be in the show as a villain?
Yeah, that's possible. They could do that.
It could work.
Yeah, because I was looking at it right now. But yeah.
Who's a villain for, like, when you pick? Well, if you guys pick, like, we've had the big villains, when DC's biggest character. DC's biggest character is Batman, obviously. So, like, we've had some great Batman villains. We got Joker, we got Riddler, we got Bane, we got all these different iterations of these characters, right? But, like, with Superman, you got Lex Luthor. They haven't really done anyone, like, everyone's got their favorite DC hero. But if they got their favorite DC hero, that's a good idea, Andy. My question is for you guys, and I want to hear everyone's individual answer. Who is the villain that has not appeared in a movie or TV show yet? Or if they have appeared, maybe they weren't done proper justice, and you think they deserve to get a better storyline, and they should face off with your favorite hero. Do you want me to start?
I'll let you go first, Joe, because I need a little bit to think about.
I'm going with the number one pick. So you guys obviously know, as much as I like my Batman, Green Arrow is my favorite hero. And people are like, well, they've done Deathstroke, they've done Dark Archer. There's one villain they've done on Arrow that they have not done full justice to. You guys remember the New 52 comics?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember reading New 52?
No, I don't actually remember.
It is time for a comic book accurate Richard Dragon. I want I want a Ricardo Diaz Jr. versus Oliver Queen, like, kung fu martial arts movie in the new DC universe. Like,
that's a good idea, Joe. That's a good idea, Joe.
Dude, like, that comic book series was one of my favorites. Like, and I was so pissed off. I wish I had a YouTube channel when season 6 of Arrow came out, because I remember how excited I was for Ricardo Diaz, and I was like, this punk ass bitch is supposed to be Ricardo Diaz. Why is this man not like the best DC villain like ever made in this show? Like he's not nearly as good as a fighter as he's supposed to be. Like it's like it was disappointing to me. What do you say?
I was gonna say something, but I'll wait until you finish.
Yeah, my point was just I was disappointed with how Arrow did Ricardo Diaz. I would love to. Oh yeah, have they hit us with the Lady Shiva? No, that'd be cool too, Anubis. I like that idea. It's time for Lady Shiva to become known too. Definitely. Idea.
You know what Tom Cavanaugh said? So he was talking to a few people, and also Matt Letcher was also talking to a few people. Both of them were talking to a few people, and they said that they wanted a spin-off of Reverse Flash, a spin-off show of Reverse Flash, and how he became the enemy of the Flash. So
That'd be interesting.
Really?
And
That would
apparently
be
both
cool.
Matt,
I'd like to see
both Matt and Tom wants to be in the show. Both Matt and Tom.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
DC villains, guys. Who do I want to see?
Like a Reverse
You're trying
Flash
to
show
think
would be
for yours,
cool
Trevor?
because
What's up?
Trevor, are you still trying to think for your answer?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I'm trying to think of a villain like that I want to see. Like, are we talking about villains we want to see face off with our favorite heroes in live action, like movie wise?
Yeah, it could be live action animated, but just like think about like with a character. So think about somebody that you really like, right? So maybe your favorite hero is so and so hero, but then their villain was on a TV show or movie and they were
so
done.
you said
dirty.
you said movie live action, right? Movie live action. I think I
It
have
could
one
be live action or animated, but
for a movie like
it
actual
just has
movie.
to be.
If we're talking about actual
Yeah,
movie, like actual
say
movie.
argument. We'll say movie. We'll say movie. Yeah, like an actual DCU movie where you just think like.
I got one.
You got your main hero, and you got this villain. All right, Chosen, go.
So I think we already got this for the show and the animated series, but I want a Flash versus Reverse Flash live action movie fight.
Ooh.
That's a
Like,
good
I want
choice.
an actual fight.
That would be good.
I mean, I would hope that when they do a DCU version of a Flash finally, whoever it ends up being, I would assume we'll probably get Reverse Flash happening again. Let's just hope that it's Anthony Starr, boy. Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna
Come
say like a Reverse Flash show. A Reverse
give it
Flash
up.
show is gonna be cool because you get to learn Thawne's backstory more. You get to see why
That
Thawne
would be
hates
cool.
Barry a
I
lot.
like that idea.
So maybe.
Okay, I have my pick.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, you got your pick?
Yes, I know he's done. I know he's been done in a quite a bit of animated films, and I know that he was a primary villain in the Young Justice series, and he was a villain in the Arrowverse. But God Almighty, I would love to see a live action adaptation of Vandal Savage done in a film, facing off against multiple members of the Justice League, especially Superman, Batman, and I'd like to see him face off against Batman.
I like that idea because that's a good idea, Trevor. Because Andy just gave me another thing that would lead into my
Ooh,
question.
yes.
If you're gonna do Vandal
Yes,
Savage,
Andy. Yes. I want that. I want that.
Because if you're gonna do Vandal Savage, you have to do Vandal Savage as like a Justice League threat. So I would have
Exactly.
Vandal Savage.
That's how I want him to be done.
But then maybe they could do a movie when they introduce Vandal Savage, but kind of like they're doing in the Sony movies, just introduce a Vandal Savage movie to introduce his like whole origin story, so you could see how he's been this man from a long time. I need to see they give him no love and he whooped. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I agree. No, I think for your point, Andy. Yeah, I think definitely a comic book accurate Prometheus movie would be great. I would love to see Prometheus comic book accurate. I mean, no disrespect to Josh Segarra because Adrian Chase was great, but a more accurate Prometheus would be lethal. Because I don't know if you guys have read that storyline, but Prometheus was whooping the Justice League's ass in the comics. Like he was, that dude was nutty.
Now I have a question though. If we're doing like an actual Prometheus movie, Who do you think should play
Yeah.
Prometheus? Who should play
Ooh,
Prometheus?
you want to know my take? I think even though it's comic book accurate, I think they should bring Josh Segarra back because Josh Segarra said with that last Scream movie, he said he wants to play the character again. He came back and said that he wanted to play him again. So I think let him.
That's a good question. Why hasn't Black Canary happened? That's actually a good question in the chat.
Well, yeah, that's another character I want. So since James Gunn's kind of not doing origin stories, in my Green Arrow story, I would do a Green Arrow movie with Green Arrow and Black Canary. So I would do Green Arrow, Black Canary, and all these notes I'm making right now, guys. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be my dream DCU movie video. So I'm gonna tell you guys my main. I'm gonna make a big video for you guys tomorrow about my dream movie, and it's gonna be like the Bat family, but it's gonna be the Green Arrow family. So you're gonna have Green Arrow, Black Canary, Arsenal, maybe Connor Hawk. Like I would introduce quite a few people. Have like the Arrowverse, well not Arrowverse, but I'd have the Arrow family members from the comics. Diggle would be in it. You'd have a bunch of people. So I'd like to see it. But yeah, Black Canary, yeah, definitely she needs to happen. I mean, she was only in Birds of Prey for a little bit. But look up always. Oh, really?
By the way, Joe, about what you said about Diaz, Diaz. So I agree with what you said about Diaz. They kind of did him dirty in the show. So I hope they do him better in the movie.
What pissed me off about it? What pissed me off is there was so much promise for him to be awesome in season 7, and then they just go and kill him. And I was like, no, this dude was supposed to be awesome. Like I remember when they were talking about like him coming in, they're like, oh my god, they're gonna do Ricardo Diaz. This is the perfect villain for Arrow because he's like the most badass like hand-to-hand combat. Like, oh dude, Ricardo Diaz.
I would rather have him as the villain for the rest of season 7 rather than Imiko, whatever that girl's name is.
Well, the stupid thing is they had Imiko, which we didn't need her to be the main villain. And then Dante, I wanted to see more from Dante too, because Dante was holding his own against Oliver. So I was like, oh, are we gonna do like the Dante from the Rebirth comics here? And then nope,
That's
Dante gets just killed. Like everybody just.
I think it would be better if. I'm just saying. I think it would be better.
Emiko be the villain, which is stupid.
I'm just saying. I think it would be better if Dante and Diaz were like the main villains of season 7.
Yeah.
Because.
Dude,
Umiko's not a villain.
Team too. Could you imagine? Dude, you know what would be sick too? Imagine the fight between Dante and Diaz versus Diggle and Oliver. Like that fight would have been peak.
Yeah.
I just feel like season 7 was so good in the beginning, but it got terrible at the end.
Right.
It sucks that like the prison arc was amazing, and then the second they took Oliver out of prison, it's like no, keep him in.
I think the thing is, I think the reason why it went downhill, like when it got downhill, I think when they killed off Diaz, that's when it went downhill for me.
Oh yeah,
when they killed off
that was
Diaz.
when it went downhill because once they started doing the whole villain like twist and started doing this villain's dead, and then it's just like it's done, which sucks because Diaz that season was so good.
Diaz is an overhated villain. I feel like people are hating on him way too much.
People hate on him because they don't understand it. Hey, what's up, Will? What's up,
Diaz?
Oh, Wild Dogs. Yeah, Wild Dogs is definitely another one I'd like to see in the DC universe. Again, that'd be cool.
I have a question. Who's better? Who's a better villain? Diaz from season 7 or Damien Dark from season 4? I would say Diaz.
Ooh.
Hands down Diaz, because Diaz had some cool fights. Like Diaz's fight with Oliver in the prison was badass. Like their fight was
Joe
cool.
hated season 4 of Arrow.
I don't like Damien Dark in season 4. Like, what's the
Damien
point?
Dark
Like,
was only good in Legends. I didn't like him in Arrow. Hello, if you were
You're
to
nerfing
direct
Oliver
the
Queen,
Flash
bro.
season finale with all 4 speedsters in there, how would you tell the story in your own words?
You guys want to start, Joe?
Let's
comment? Right.
Oh, for this one, I'll answer this one, and then you guys can answer next. All right, so hello, if you were here to direct the Flash season finale with, okay, so you're talking the series finale, right? World's Biggest Geek. all right, and then so he says all 4 speedsters in there. How would you tell us the story? When they say all 4 speedsters, are they talking like the evil speedsters? Or are they talking like the Team Flash speedsters? That's true, Anubis.
Actually, can I
I
go
agree
first?
with
Actually,
this
I
for sure.
think I have an idea quickly.
Yeah, Chosen, you go first. You go first on this.
All right. So if I was gonna direct the Flash, right, the series finale, I would make it interesting, right? I would keep the opening where Barry says his intro. I'll keep that since.
Yep.
And then we go back. We go to the next scene where we see
Yep.
all the villains interacting. I'll keep that. That scene is perfect. I'll keep that scene. The interaction with the villains, that's perfect. And then we get to the hospital. We see Eddie talking to Iris and Barry. And then we get a chase scene, but I'll change one thing in this chase scene. I will make the chase scene longer with Barry and Eddie. I'll make it longer, a little longer, because that chase scene was way too short. And then Eddie, of course, flings Barry, and then Barry gets knocked out, and then Excess comes in, saves him, all that stuff. But Team Flash had like a discussion before Barry and Eddie fought, right? They had a discussion. They're like, what do we do? Then they make a decision of bringing back Wally, Bart, Jay, and then they all come in. All the speedsters comes in, gets ready to fight Eddie, and then Eddie's like, "Oh, you have speedsters? I have speedsters too." And they show all the villains.
Yep.
And then the speed, and then yeah, that all that, and then we get a big. I'm talking 15 minutes speedster fights, man. I'm talking 15 minutes, bro. I don't care.
Yeah.
So we get Wally versus Savitar, Barry versus Cobalt Blue, Jay versus Zoom, Godspeed versus Bart, and then XS versus Dawn. And the reason why I say XS versus Dawn because season 5. So yeah. And then all the villains kill. All the villains kills the speedsters. And then Barry's shocked, and then Barry has to go back in time. He has to go back in time, saves them, and then defeats Cobalt Blue. There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's so
That's
simple.
a good one. Mine is similar. But I have some changes. So I would do what you did. I have a longer chase sequence. And you start with the scene with Cobalt Blue visiting Barry and Iris in the hospital. But when you get to, so I'd have the same speedsters that you said to have. But then what I would do for the finale for sure is I would so when they're fighting, so you have the evil speedsters, and like you said, it's a 50-minute fight, and you're having all the good speedsters versus the evil speedsters. I would make it where all the evil speedsters were overpowering the main speedsters. So like when Godspeed is fight, do you say Godspeed? Who did you say Godspeed was fighting?
Bart.
Okay, Bart. So I'd have Bart get overpowered by Godspeed, and then Barry zips around because Barry's supposed to be the fastest one at the entire point in this show, right? So every time one of the other main heroes is getting their asses kicked, Barry jumps around the entire battlefield and just kind of just goes, all right, I'm going to help you out. Take this guy out, then move. All right, and for 50 minutes just straight, Barry just runs around, helps out his friends and family members, defeat those speedsters. Because then Barry defeats his own villains like we want him to do, right? So and just think how cool he's running around. All right, quick, punch this guy. All right, coming back. You got that? Good. Run around, punch this guy. Cool. And then comes back, and then when he finishes with Cobalt Blue, just goes into that final confrontation. I would end the show with even though you'd have Nora versus Reverse Flash, I would end the show with one final Reverse Flash versus Barry showdown. Like we dealt with we dealt with the stuff with Cobalt Blue already, but now it's Barry and Dawn one last time.
Yo, you're giving me an idea. You just gave me an idea. What if after Barry defeats Cobalt Blue, right? He gives him a pep talk, and then and then Dawn, the original Dawn, the Matt Letcher Dawn, comes in out of nowhere and says, "Hey, Flash," and then Barry's like, "What the heck? How are you here?" Like the other Dawn, the Matt Letcher's Dawn. And then they have their final chase scene. they have flashbacks and all that stuff. They have their own final chase scene. They have flashbacks.
Yeah.
The OG music, and then Barry finally defeats Reverse Flash and forgives him. He forgives him. There you go. I'm saying.
100%. I think that's great. I think that's absolutely great. Yeah. So let's see. World Biggest Geek said it was really cool to see Doomsday make his first appearance in the show. I'm ready to see the final battle between these two, but hopefully we get to see other Arrowverse heroes jump in and save him. I mean, I don't know if we'll see other Arrowverse heroes because they kind of separated Superman and Lois from the rest of the Arrowverse, but you never know. I mean, maybe they'll do something cool. It's hard to say.
But the thing is the whole thing
I
with
think the battle between the two of them.
I was gonna say that whole thing with the Arrowverse thing. I think that would have changed if season 10 happened, the Flash season 10, because he was supposed to be in the Flash season 10
Yeah, I
crossover.
think that would have changed too.
So yeah,
I'm still mad they took away my biggest regret of the Arrowverse. The one thing I'm going to hold on to as a grudge forever that I'm still not happy about is, man, I'm forever going to be mad that Superman and Lois was the show where we could have finally seen Diggle get the ring and become Jon Stewart, and then now they took that from us, which just sucks.
now I wish. You know what? Now I
Right.
wish season 10 happened. I wish season 10 happened now. I wish season 10 happened because that could have happened if season 10 happened.
And if they
If it
did
wasn't-
season 10, maybe they would have retconned the scene in season 8, and we would have gotten to see Diggle say the oath and get the ring and become a Lantern. Because with the Superman and Lois budget, you imagine Tyler Hoechlin and John Diggle both running around fighting Doomsday with their powers, and they had Barry
Joe.
too.
Yo, Joe, you gave me an idea. If season 10 happened, right? Imagine if season 10 happened. You know the people that works with Superman Lois, like the VFX and stuff? Imagine they
Yeah.
jumped into the Flash, right? And they helped them with season 10.
That would have been
I'm
awesome.
just saying.
Season 10 would have looked great. Yeah, season 10 would have looked great. Yeah, I think that would be cool, World's Biggest Geek. That's a cool idea. I would like to see. I'm excited to see what happens. I love Superman and Lois, so I can't wait to see what happens in season 4. 100%. Yeah, so that's a good topic. All right, I'm trying to think. I feel like I had another topic. So there's that one that we talked about. Obviously, there's some unfortunate but obvious news with the writer's strike about we got delays going on right now. With the we know Aquaman 2 it sounds like it's probably gonna get delayed.
Honestly,
That's
I could care less what happens with Aquaman 2 because
I
I
know.
don't know, that movie's probably going to be terrible anyway. So, with everything that happened with
All right,
it,
since we're getting closer to the since we're getting closer to the to the finale coming out for even though this is the DC podcast, I want to pick everyone's brains, especially because I know Jake's still in here. I want to pick everyone's brains with we'll call this pregame before the finale, right? What are your guys' predictions and anticipation for the finale for Secret Invasion? What are you guys expecting? What do you want to see? Like, do you
I
want me to
haven't
go
watched
first, or you guys want to?
You want to know the shocking part about this? I haven't watched Secret Invasion. I haven't watched it, so I'm just not going to say anything.
It's fine, no worries.
But
I know.
you guys
I
can
know.
go.
Me, Jake, and Trevor are pretty much caught up. So
yeah,
We're
and
just
I'm not
waiting.
sticking up for the finale because
All I want in the finale is for real Rhodey to show this Squirrel Rhodey who's boss.
oh yeah, Rhodey needs to suit up and just. I need to see that Disney Plus budget was actually put to good use, and then Rhodey just shows up and carpet bombs other evil Rhodey Skrull and just melts his face.
By the way, did you guys see the official Club Day release, by the way, for Secret Invasion?
Yeah, I
Yeah, we
saw
watched
it.
it. It looks good. It looks good.
Like, what? Like, why is Nick Fury coughing, bro? And then you see this guy. Oh, I'm confused, bro. I'm sorry. I don't get the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a good
This show is
question.
confusing.
We're gonna have to watch the show and find out. Maybe there's a reason behind him coughing.
No, but that cough was fake, bro. I'm sorry, that cough was fake. It didn't feel real to me. When he was
For
coughing.
real. Okay. All right. Respect that. Respect your opinion on that.
I don't know. I'm just not feeling MCU anymore. You know, like what Marvel's doing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Mhm.
Especially that one movie that I remember. What was it? Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder was good. It just wasn't great. I didn't think.
It's not the worst thing I've seen because I've seen worse than Thor: Love and Thunder.
It's
All right,
but
I'm
if you
back,
ask me, it's
guys.
Multiverse of Madness that really brought me to
I think that's
brought me
when
on thin
Marvel.
ice with Marvel.
I think that's when Marvel went downhill. It was that movie.
It was Multiverse of
Multiverse
Madness that
Madness.
put Marvel on
Yeah.
thin ice for me.
Yeah,
be
that
honest.
movie screwed everyone really bad. Yeah, so for me, my big thing I'm waiting for is now I have some updates on this because of I heard some rumors in the process. None of the shows of Secret Invasion none of the episodes have had any end credit scenes, but I think the finale will have an end credit scene. And I'll say this, I think I already know what it's going to be.
What is it gonna be?
Well, you know that they're doing the Thunderbolts movie, right?
Yeah.
And we know that Captain America 4 is right around the corner.
Yes.
We're gonna
I
get
think we're
Thunderbolt Ross.
I think we're going to see General Ross for the first time tonight. I think we'll see
Harrison Ford, baby. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I think we're going to see Harrison Ford. I think the cliffhanger is going to be something involving Harrison Ford being unveiled as General Ross.
That's interesting.
Because this show has been so political so far, so it's been building up to us seeing General Ross, and I think it'll be crazy if we see it.
Yeah, because Chose, I don't know if you knew this, but the actor who originally played General Ross died, and so
Yep.
they had to recast.
Uh,
So
I'm
they
so glad that
decided.
Harrison Ford is playing General Ross. That casting is just when they chose to do that. That's how you do a recasting right. Like just it's gonna be so good.
I know
I
all
can't wait.
the.
I
Okay, I
can't
have
wait
a
to see
question.
because there's been
I have
no
a question, by the way. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead,
So,
Joseph.
like, we're in phase 5 right now, right? We're in phase 5. What is
Yep.
the least
Yeah.
anticipated movie or show you guys are not excited for?
Ooh.
Like, if there's anything you're not excited for, just say it.
That's
Okay.
simple.
Movie or show?
Yeah, movie or show. It could be any movie.
Congrats, Anthony. That's
Echo.
awesome. I love the
Echo.
movie, man.
Echo.
Echo
Okay.
for me.
Echo. Okay.
Oh, we're talking like least anticipated?
Yeah, like any least yeah, from shows or
All
movies
right,
for MCU.
I'm gonna be in the minority here. A lot of people are expecting like I know Echo I'm sure will be because they're releasing it all at once, it makes me nervous. But I'm gonna throw a controversial hot take out here.
Okay. Oh, we're losing them. Damn it.
I'm going Ironheart.
Oh, here
on
we
this
go.
one. Riri
Ironheart.
Williams was great in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, but I don't know how that character carries her own show.
Interesting.
And I've heard some things about the show that like it seems like it's gonna be weird. It seems like it's gonna be weird with magic and stuff with what they're gonna do. So like I don't know. I've heard some interesting things that makes me a little nervous.
Or
That's super cool, Anthony.
Hot,
Congrats,
no,
man.
this might be
Yeah,
or
it's such
can
a
we
good
talk
movie,
about
Anthony.
a
What'd you say,
this
Jake?
might be
a
crazy.
photo-
This might be crazy, but can I say mine's real quick? This might be crazy, by the way.
Okay.
Mine's
Go ahead,
is
Joseph.
Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil Born Again. That's mine.
Oh.
Well, Chosen, I'm about to bring you some good news. So I'm sad you said that because I was in the minority of thinking Daredevil Born Again wasn't going to be as good as it was. But Trevor is probably the only one that knows this right now because he's been editing my videos. I'm about to drop a video probably if he gets it done tomorrow. If it's finished, I'm about to drop a big video tomorrow about why Daredevil Born Again is not going to be what people think it is. We just got a very big update about the rules on Disney Plus are about to change.
If that's true, Joe, then I
Because-
might change my mind. I'm gonna change my mind if that's true, Joe. I'm just saying.
Well, so I'm being told that Daredevil Born Again is going to be TVMA, and
Okay.
they're going to, because of Bob Iger's like cost splitting things, they're going to split it into the 18 episodes will be split into 2 halves, like the Stranger Things last season. And there's gonna be multiple arcs. And apparently, in this video, I go over this, and so my video drops tomorrow. You have to watch it, but apparently, in my video that I talk about, there's this report that says one of the new villains of the new season, because they're gonna go over to the roots of Daredevil's other villains besides just Kingpin and Bullseye. They're going to do Muse from the comics. And if you guys don't know Muse is a very grotesque and very violent Daredevil villain. And so he's going to be like painting drawings, and like it's going to be like dead people and blood, and like he's also supposed to be an expert in hand-to-hand combat. So he'll run around as one antagonist for Daredevil, and then Kingpin's going to be in the back outlawing all vigilantes and putting the heat on Daredevil. It's like, sorry, Daredevil, you can't do anything, bro. I can't have it. Sorry, not going to happen. So I'm hearing some really good things about where Born Again's going. And the TVMA thing makes me pretty excited.
And another one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Miss Marvel season 2.
How do we know that's even going to happen?
Is that
It's confirmed.
If that is confirmed, then that definitely is my least interested one.
I thought it was confirmed.
Because now, see, here's the thing. I know I agree with what you've been saying, Jake, about with the episodes only getting 5 episodes. I'm a little nervous for Echo, but there's 2 reasons why I'm holding out hope for Echo still.
Okay.
And the 2 reasons are they're going to give us 5 episodes of Echo and to watch right away. But you know what the best thing about those 5 episodes, be able to watch those right away?
What?
If the show sucks, we can just skip to the episode where Daredevil and Kingpin show up. Like because they're releasing them all at once, right? So
how are
they're
we
gonna be in the
supposed
show.
to Joe, how are we supposed to know when that happens though? That's the thing. Hey, Mr. Frosty, what's going on?
I was gonna say, like, I think, like, I
What's
don't know
up,
if this is
Frosty?
confirmed or anything, but now thinking about it, I think my least anticipated show.
I think one of the thumbnails will give it away.
I was gonna say my least.
Oh, you
The
think
movie
one of
is
the
so
thumbnails
good.
will give it away? Okay.
What's going
What was
on?
that, Joseph?
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
I think it's
my least
possible.
anticipated.
What
Yeah,
was your
my least
question,
one
Joseph?
is. I think my least like excited show or movie in terms of MCU is Moon Knight season 2 if it happens.
Oh.
Just because
Really?
you didn't
That's
like season 1 that much, I understand.
No, it was just boring, man. I couldn't take like. I was about to sleep, man.
I get that.
Like
I'm
I
shocked
like the
that you had
first.
that opinion.
I like the first 2 episodes, but after that, I don't know. I wasn't liking it. Like especially episode 1. Episode 1 was great. Like, we got the introduction of Moon Knight. That's cool. Like, and then after that, I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah. I hear you.
I feel like Miss Marvel has potential if it has a season 2. But yeah, Moon Knight, I just
wish
can't.
the show wasn't so cringe to begin with.
Who was this?
Oh, I think that's. I'm guessing that's not. I don't know. Is that Joe?
I'm
Yeah,
back.
Oh yeah, it is. We have
You
2
got
Joes. Oh
bored?
shit.
Really?
Oh, you got
I'm
bored with
surprised
Black
you got
Lightning?
bored of that.
No, but you know what's
Anubis, I'm
way more
surprised.
boring.
So here's what I'll say, Anubis, okay? Here's what I can say. Season 4 and Season 2 of Black Lightning were disappointments. But Season 1 and Season 3 were great. And the first half of Season 4 was pretty good. Like, so I understand that you got bored with Black Lightning, but I think the show and the character, I do think personally, well, I like, and I was going to mention this when we talked about characters and movies that we want to see, I want Black Lightning in the DCU because I think Black Lightning
Oh
needs
yeah.
more attention. As
Oh
a
yeah.
character,
Yeah.
he needs more attention.
Wait. He said he got bored with Black Lightning.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Hey, at least Black Lightning's final season was better than the Flash's final season. Just saying.
It did. And they killed
And
Swamp
they
Thing.
killed
I brought the
Swamp.
DC and they, yeah, I know that sucked. They killed Swamp Thing.
I actually
got
like
bored
Black
with
Lightning.
Swamp
Black
Thing,
Lightning was
honestly. I tried to
amazing.
watch it, and a couple of the episodes got boring, unfortunately.
Black Lightning's final season over the Flash's final season. Anyone agrees?
I would definitely say season 4 of Black Lightning is better than what we got with, because there's some good action scenes in season 4.
The Flash season 9 barely had any action with the Flash.
The thing that pisses me off about Black Lightning though is I'm still gonna be really mad at the CW for what they did to that Painkiller show, because I really wanted that Painkiller show.
Oh yeah, I know you
Yeah.
did. I know you
Dude, I
did.
just was all in on that shit, and then they're just taking it away from us.
Also, can I just say that final fight between Black Lightning and what's that guy's name again? The guy, I forgot his name.
Oh, Tobias Will.
Yeah, Tobias. Yeah,
I grew up
that
with
fight
Will.
was terrible, bro. It was rushed. It was terrible. It was sloppy. I don't like.
Oh,
that.
you grew up with Lois and Clark. Nubis, that's interesting.
It's just
Yeah.
terrible. The fight
So-
was
so-
terrible. It was
yeah.
sloppy.
That last fight was bad, so and I agree. Yeah, they definitely didn't care at that point.
I understand why people say Black Lightning is boring, though. I
Oh, you
understand.
found
like,
it boring, Mr. Really?
Like, I
Mr.
understand.
Frost, you found it boring. Okay.
Yeah, I
Like
don't know how to-
honestly,
I would never say the show is boring. I can understand certain people.
no, but
Certain people
But
didn't do it. But one of the things
What-
that Black Lightning was doing.
wanna know what's worse though?
was-
The worst show I ever seen in my life, like I've seen the first few episodes,
Well,
is Gotham
Superman
Knights.
Logan
Gotham
thing,
Knights was
Black
terrible.
Lightning was
Gotham
one of
Knights
the
was
most
terrible.
mature things
Joe
the
liked
studio had
Gotham
done. Like,
Knights.
they were dealing with
He likes
some really big things.
He likes Gotham Knights? No way.
Yeah, you liked it.
I
Gotham
thought it
Knights
was-
terrible, bro.
I-
Who likes that show?
But them canceling Doom Patrol was hurtful. So I tried. So here's what happened. I started the first episode and I got into it, and then when I heard they canceled it, I lost interest in it. Like I tried to give it a chance, and I liked some episodes, and then some episodes I was like, okay, this isn't that great. But I was mad because I liked the finale, and then the finale showed promise for what the show should have been, and then now we're never gonna get to see what that second season could have.
Honestly, I'm glad season 2 is canceled. I'd rather have a one season thing. I don't like that show.
No, I understand. I mean, yeah, I agree. I just wanted to see where the story was going.
But hey, Joe, I will say
did
though, Joe.
I did see that one in Anubis. You're right. That one was pretty boring.
Joe, you know the thing though? The thing is, I think Gotham Knights was better than the Flash season 9.
You're not wrong. I thought the same thing. People were hating on that show, but I actually thought it was pretty good. And I'm actually kind of glad, like, yeah, I would have liked the season 2, but I loved season 1. I thought they did a really good job of what we got for a show.
Also,
It
that
worked
Two-Face
for me.
design, that Two-Face design was cool. I can't lie.
Yeah, I thought they did a good job. That was a good, nice. That's part of the reason I was mad. I wanted to see more of him, but then it's like, okay, whatever. There
Also,
was some good stuff in that show. I like
the one
Two-Face
show
stuff.
that really pissed me off in the CW is Supergirl. Supergirl pissed me off in so many ways, bro. I swear. Like season 3 and 4 were
So I
great, but the
never
rest
made
were
it-
terrible.
Supergirl. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Nubis is coming back. Hold up.
And Legends of Tomorrow also went downhill
Give me a second.
too. Like Legends of Tomorrow
Yeah,
was
they both
terrible.
didn't finish either of those.
Oh, I loved Legends of Tomorrow. That was great.
It went downhill after season 3 for me.
But you guys, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
You like the later seasons, Anubis?
But so I had these headphones on, so y'all were echoing. What's funny that you guys are fortunate to get is I'm pretty old. I remember when your comic book TV shows and your comic book movies were complete garbage. Like complete, like they just could not get it right. They didn't have the money. They didn't have the tech. Like the original Flash show, I loved it, but it was not good. Like that came out in the 90s.
Yeah.
I
Right.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
like I am proud to be able to say that these shows are boring, but I remember a time when you couldn't get decent effects or anything. Like you only thing you got was
Right, yeah.
Batman.
We should be grateful.
Right.
We should be grateful we got that Flash show from 2014.
Even like Marvel, people can say this like they go superhero fatigue and all that, but the thing that bugs me about saying that is that everything exists in cycles. There was the zombie movie fatigue, vampire movie fatigue. All of those fatigues always drop
Oh yeah.
because you
I'm
do get
just-
bombarded.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just
I
grateful.
remember a time when Dolph Lundgren was the Punisher. Now that's
Yeah.
suffering, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm just grateful that we got a Flash show with
That's
Grant
funny.
Gustin. I'm just grateful.
And they had the original Flash on the show as his
Yeah,
father.
at least we got good stuff for sure.
Yeah. I just want them to
Yeah, it's good
You
we
know,
got some things for sure.
stick to the stories. Like stick to the books. The books already have it down. Don't put a vision to it. That's your storyboard. Do it like Sin City did.
That's what you're supposed to do, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Just
Got it
respect the
all written in
characters.
the cards.
Wait,
Don't-
I have a
don't
question.
worry
Did any of
about it.
you guys like the Stargirl?
Yes, I did. I was watching it. Was still on the
Here's
DC
my
app.
thing. I watched season one, and I tried. I hadn't finished. What is it? 3 seasons? They got to 3 seasons now. I watched the first half of season 2, and I've not been able to pick up season 2 and 3. But I want to pick them up because I was mad when I heard it got canceled because I really liked it. I was really liking it.
But like I was telling you earlier, like before, if you remember, Joe, I said, you're talking. Everybody talks about Superman and Lois. When I was a kid, that show was called Lois and Clark, and it was contemporary and
Yeah.
weird.
Oh yeah.
Right, I know. I'm sure it was definitely weird.
But man, I'm still mad about the Swamp Thing. I'm like, really, y'all couldn't? The old show had at least 5 seasons and a movie. Actually, 2 movies.
They tried to put it. They tried to put it on CW for a little bit, but it didn't. It didn't generate a lot of hype or even a lot of things that people really liked. Unfortunately,
Well, Swamp Thing is very
I tried to give it.
like when Swamp Thing was popular. That was during the
environment.
environmentalism craze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
but you
Swamp
got,
Thing was big when the
You
environment.
got James Mangold doing the new movie, so I'm sure it will work out.
Yeah. Sorry, I
I'm
didn't.
sure
I
people
just
will
wanted
get on
to
the
interject that.
Swamp Thing now because now we're gonna get new movies with them and stuff.
Mhm.
I'm just mad disappointed that Stargirl season 4 got canceled.
I'm mad disappointed
Yeah,
they canceled Doom
I
Patrol.
thought that show was awesome. That sucked too because Doom Patrol was awesome also.
The only thing I wanted was for them to like bring Beast Boy in because he's kind of detrimental to the link between Titans and Doom Patrol.
Oh yeah, that scene.
Well, I was just waiting
Him.
for Cyborg to come to Titans, and it never happened. And I was like, what?
That scene. Yo, by the way, that scene with Beast Boy where he was looking at the multiverse, like he was traveling through the multiverse and seeing all the different characters, like CW Flash, Stargirl. That was sick, bro. That was sick.
Great. That was great.
That was the best.
That was
That was
amazing.
the best episode in all of Titans. Like that was literally incredible.
Love that.
It was better than the Flash movies cameos. Just saying.
There's only
Yeah,
one thing that I
definitely.
always got mad.
That was such a big.
I got one more for you. Then I promise I'm done with. I won't do this no more. But I just wish that they give my boy Beast Boy better due because one of the things that happened with Beast Boy that they never talk about was when Slade told him to his face, "Stop acting like a fool," because you can only play the fool for so long. Because Slade was the only one that knew he wasn't an idiot.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That right there. Because he found him after Tara died when nobody could, and he never told Robin.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would've
I'm
been
just a
nice
Beast Boy
to do
fan.
that.
Yeah.
Yo, Joe, I know what your favorite character is.
So you're just at work right now in Newman?
No, I just got off. That's why I had a different shirt on.
What did you get chosen?
Yo, Joe, your favorite character is Batwoman's
Oh, you
Red
just got off.
Death.
That's cool.
Batwoman's
Oh,
Red Death.
Joe.
No, that would be false. He's trying to troll me now again. That's funny.
At least he didn't say Red
Yeah,
Robin.
It's too bad. bad when that stuff happens.
Hey, Joe. Your favorite character
Yeah,
is
Jake.
Sarah from Superman Lois.
Why? Why do you gotta remind me?
Yo, Sarah from Superman Lois kills Lex, by the way, okay?
You can say that all you want. I do not believe it, and I will never believe it.
And they still won't put Power Girl on a TV show.
Why will we not get Power Girl, man? Power Girl would be
I wish
awesome.
Supergirl, I wish Stargirl would have continued.
I agree,
because
World, because yeah, I agree with
I
him.
wish we could have gotten more flashbacks with of the other GSA members, such as Green Lantern, Doctor Fate, and the Atom, Sandman.
Not to mention,
Hospital.
Stargirl was gonna be in the Flash season 10. Just letting you know, Stargirl
Oh
was gonna be in
yeah, I agree. World's biggest geek.
Yeah, but I'm just saying Stargirl was supposed to be in the Flash season 10 with
I
that
love to see
crossover
that.
event.
Was
If it wasn't for
awesome.
that crossover event, then I'll be pissed because I wanted to see
Yeah, Stargirl was
Stargirl.
awesome. I would have loved to see more.
Imagine Stargirl and Grant Gustin's Flash interacting.
Oh gosh.
I would be sick, bro. I'm sorry, I would be sick.
It would
I
have
just
been
wanna see
great,
Flash.
man. I mean, I would have loved to see it. I think it's a shame that show got canceled. That show
When she
was
interacted
so
with
good,
Beast Boy, it
sucked
was
that it
great.
had to get canceled. Oh, the fight choreography in that show was off the chain.
But that's the way it goes,
I
man.
remember they had the Injustice League in there, and you had Sportsmaster. Oh man, it was so cool.
Oh wait, one more live action, Justice League Dark.
That was some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
I have a question for
Yeah.
everyone. What was the
Justice
biggest
Dark is
mistake
awesome.
on the Arrowverse? Like, what was the biggest mistake in the Arrowverse?
Biggest mistake on the
mistake?
Arrowverse. Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
For
there's a
me,
lot
it was
of things they screwed up.
for me it was you know what mine's was? Mine's was Laurel dying. Laurel dying was the biggest mistake.
yeah,
season
Laurel
4
dying
Arrow.
was pretty bad. That's a pretty bad L. That
Like,
was
why
pretty
would you
bad
kill
L.
off Laurel?
I agree. That was
Like,
definitely
what was the point of that?
a bad move.
That's
Hmm.
ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
Laurel
For me,
dying.
it's always going to be. For me, it was killing Amanda Waller. I'm like, no one touches the wall. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I don't
that
care
was
what
so
reason they
bad.
had. You don't kill Amanda Waller.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
Yeah.
They need
mistakes.
to kill
Like,
the
I
Suicide
can tell.
Squad because they're doing the movie Suicide Squad. That was some BS doing that.
And another big mistake that Joe mentioned was John Diggle not getting the Green Lantern ring.
Oh, that
He would have made a great one.
Not getting to see. Yeah.
I'm just
Dude,
saying,
I
like,
mean, I
why
wanted
would you
to
not
see
give him the
They
ring, bro?
built
Like,
up the
come
whole
on.
hype of him wearing the ring. You're not going to show us him Lantern. We waited the entire shows. Like, John, we're not going to see him put it on. Come on.
Bring back Young Justice.
That was stupid.
Anyone
Back
else?
Young
Plus,
Yo, is anyone upset that Reverse Flash and Zoom never fought in the Flash?
that just needs to come
Like,
back.
Reverse
I agree. That show was
Like, just imagine Reverse Flash beating up Zoom.
I love Young.
Like, Zoom
I
was
needed Wally West to come back.
That would have been awesome to see.
Yo, Wally West should have come
Yeah.
back in the final episode of the Flash.
Oh yeah,
No, I was talking about the Young Justice. He should have came back.
that would have been.
Oh yeah,
nice.
that too. Yeah, there's so much Wally West I can think of right now.
Yeah, I mean,
How many
Yeah, we never
Wally
got to
West
see that. That's
do
true,
we
yeah.
have right now?
That's
Like,
true. We
what?
never saw that.
much love to y'all. I'm really gonna step out of here because I will not stop if y'all keep going. I will not stop, so I'm gonna get out of here.
Alright, see ya.
Okay.
I understand it, but you're good, man.
I feel like Trevor's asleep
Thanks
right
for
now.
coming in, man.
Is he sleeping?
Is Trevor sleeping? He is. He totally is.
Did Trevor fall
Trevor, you there?
asleep over there?
I think he is.
Trevor.
He's asleep. He is out. He is out.
Also, wasn't Joe and Trevor supposed to play Injustice 2 anyways?
Yeah, they were. That was Mega Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. Just come back up. Okay.
Definitely, man. You're welcome anytime, man. You're welcome anytime. You're always welcome here, Anubis.
Oh yeah, isn't the Secret Invasion starting soon?
Comes out
Yeah.
at 2 a.m.
So that's why I was gonna ask, like, if anyone has any final thoughts on anything. We're gonna wrap up because I gotta set up my my watch party for that. So it gets its timer set up. And
Well,
then
I think
I'm gonna stream some games because we still have an hour and 30. I'm gonna stream some Injustice until it comes out.
Yeah,
like,
I'm staying up. I'm staying up late anyway, so I'll
yeah.
You can come
I
hang out on
think
my stream. So you're
Joe,
welcome.
I don't think. I think you can forget about playing Injustice with Trevor. It looks like he's out right now.
Yeah, it's okay. He's tired. I'm just gonna play just to level up my characters, so it's all good.
I'm staying. By the way, I'm gonna stay up until like 3 or 4 right now. Like I'm gonna stay up until 3 or 4. So I have like
That's
2
cool,
or 3
man.
up.
I'm gonna stay up too, so it's all good. I'll be uploading some stuff tonight, so we're good. Also, I got what's it called? I got some things dropping, and then there's what's the word? I had something to tell you. I got some things dropping. Secret Invasion coming out soon, and then I'll probably play. Jake, is your niece playing anything right now? Or are you using PlayStation until Secret Invasion comes out?
I don't know. I just. Yeah,
Should we
I don't
try?
know yet.
Should we try and do? Should we get some more?
Yeah.
To the last stand of Nick Fury. To the great Nick Fury. I was just looking at something.
Skins out and start a stream and see you guys then. Cool.
All right, man.
Thank you guys. Cool. Where's this guy? Things taking.
All right, so he's leaving. Okay. All right.